Somebody on Facebook say something. I want to see if Facebook's working today. Bet it's not working. Bet it is not working. Yeah, it's not working. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go old school. Hell, I guess it doesn't matter. I don't need to answer questions since we're already on. I may have somebody work on it while we're live. Let me see if he's around. Yeah, my speaker. Can y'all hear me? Yeah, y'all can hear me. Okay. Anyway, I don't see any messages at all. Not even YouTube. Twitter. Doesn't make any sense. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to see if he can help us. Okay, here we go. Couple things. First, while it's on my mind, because I just got my numbers and straight Southern hobby savage as fuck, son. Let's go, baby. I want to talk to y'all about something. Topps update. Okay, he was working on it. They're having some issues. There goes YouTube working now. Here's the deal for you guys. We got the hookup for you guys. Here we go. 2019 Topps update. Here's the deal. Big boys have it on there for $109.95, and they have the jumbo boxes on there for $152.95. We put it on. We put 5 cases of regulars and 10 cases of jumbo on there for whoever's watching. You can buy a case if you want. If you want to buy a case to put away, you buy 12 boxes of hobby. It'll be a sealed case. Jumbo is 6 boxes per case. Here's the deal on update. The last 4 or 5 years, update has taken off, and like 2013 update brings like 4,000 a case, $4,000. 2011 doesn't exist. If it did, it'd probably be 8,000 or 9,000 because it's got the Trouts, the Altuves, the Goldschmidts. It was essentially the poor man's Bowman Chrome. But the deal is, with update, you don't strike out like you do on Bowman Chrome. You're going to hit the updates of the big boys from that year. So I went and, I bought, I don't know. I was like, you know what? I know this is going to work. And sure enough, it did. It went through the roof. So we can pass the savings on to you guys. We've got hobby boxes on there for $89.95. We have jumbos, I think, for $129.95. Yeah, that's right, $129.95. This is the box or the case to buy, throw in your closet. If you go and look, every year, 16, 17, 18, they're worth substantially more than they were at release. So to me, it's like a no-brainer. Some of you guys are always asking about investment stuff, and I don't like really spouting off about that stuff because if I'm wrong, I feel like an asshole down the road. Luckily, we've been right on a lot of the stuff, but we're going to be wrong. Update, you cannot lose. You just can't. You'll probably sell some of it back to us at release day for more than you paid if that's the choice you make. But it's on there. There's only 60 of each. Go read about update. I think it's the best investment this year, even above Bowman Chrome. It's close. The price we're giving it to you, go look anywhere in the country. They're not doing it, man. We went large on this stuff. We ordered a ton of it for you guys. So we're just passing the savings on to you guys. It is what it is. People who watch, who are following us, they're going to get a break. The next thing I wanted to talk to you about was, while we were talking about investments, was graded cards. A lot of people have been asking about graded cards and what they should do. And one of the things I can tell you guys, this is the vault for the store. This is stuff that we're probably going to be making a product. These are all PSA graded cards. The reason they're PSA graded cards is because I feel like PSA does the best job grading a card. That's just my personal opinion. I like dealing with Beckett more, but it is what it is. When it comes to investing, I want you guys to understand that these are just their opinions, but you can capitalize on this if you pay attention and learn what you're looking for. What I'm trying to say is don't buy the freaking holder. Don't buy the grade. Do not buy the grade, man. Buy the card. You know, this big thing about the whole trimmed cards thing. It's like, look, dude, the trimmers are better than the graders, unfortunately. Would we ever trim a card? Absolutely not. Would we ever sell a trim card? Hell no, not knowingly. But these trimmers are better than the graders. So instead of raging against the machine, like for example, the PSA, the most coveted PSA graded card is trimmed. It was trimmed by Maestro, admitted. It's quadrupled in value, and it's known to be trimmed. So don't let the boogeyman scare you on things. It just is what it is. If you're in it for investing, my advice is, one, don't sweat the small stuff. What you're looking for is the best example in that holder. You can buy 8s that are 9s, and you can also buy 9s that are 8s, if that makes any sense. But if you'll really start studying what's going on with the card like that, that's a nice 3. But most of these cards, particularly look, this is the best Jordan 9 we've ever owned. There is no better 9 on the planet than this Jordan. Look at it. Look at this card. It is dead centered. This card is dead center nuts, boy. I mean, that, you know, on the back, it's not perfect left or right, but the front, that card, no fish eyes, no nothing. You can see a little bit of white where the card, but I mean, dude, that is a, compared to, hold on a second. And then when you look at this card, same grade. Supposed to be same grade. Sure it is. Okay. There's the card that I think is the best card on the planet in a 9 holder. This one right here, to me, it's off a little bit left to right, which I think is probably close to 60-40. But top to bottom, give me a fucking break. That card is definitely worse than 60-40 top to bottom. This is my card. I own it. I'm not knocking someone else's card, man. I'm just telling you, my point is these cards aren't equal, man. They're not. This card, probably a 5,000 to 5,800 right now. This card, we've seen them sell 10. Me and Joe were looking the other day, like 10, 11,000. I mean, why not? This card is better than a lot of 10s that I see. It just is. It's the best Jordan, and I've had hundreds of them. It's just clean. But my point is if you can buy this card for this price, you've just made yourself $4,000 or $5,000, fellas. Same grade. I think more times than not, you submit this card and it's an 8 or probably 8.5. I mean, you submit this card enough times, it's gonna get in a 10 holder at some point. That's kind of what I wanted to point out is stop sweating what the grade says. Look at the card. Blow up the scan. I'm not seeing any comments. So if anybody out there is commenting and I'm not responding, don't send me hate mail because I didn't know. This is the vault, baby. This is the Grand Slam vault. This is where we hide some of the stuff for our products. I mean, here's a bench 7. Only thing wrong with that card is centering left to right. It's right out of the pack. Let me just see if I can find some high grade. This one right here, this right here is a 9 on some days. One of the nicest cards we've owned from 73. Look at that card. That is right out of the pack. Mike Schmidt rookie. Right out of the pack, boys and girls. That's something we may very well crack and resend. We may put it in one of our products. Those are both nice Peyton 7s. You got to look at the corners. Look at your corners. And then centering. The thing about centering is, the reason it's obviously makes the card look better, guys, but when you're selling your stuff on eBay down the road or wherever on after hours, if the card looks centered, that's what they can see from the scan is centering and corners. If it's got a little surface blemish, they're not, you know, it presents perfectly. So that's what you want to go after, fellas. There's Gretzky, Ricky, Bird. I mean, look at this Montana. Just fucking clean, boy. That could be a 10 on any given day, I believe, which the back centering may not be 90-10. On, I think, 10s, you can have 90-10 on the back. You'll have to read exactly what qualifies. We'll just real quick, see if there's anything. I don't really think we have to go. I mean, pretty much we have every card from every year, just so y'all know, put away that's any good. 9. That card's expensive in a 9. We haven't got that one yet. Flair, Ripken. I think we're live. Yeah, we're live. Ripken. I mean, this one right here, clean. You'll see some little black specks. That's from the actual case that we storm in. Like, look at that card. Centered. This card is centered. That one's off a little bit. We try to replace them as we go. Anyway, we just feel like PSA graded rookie cards, I think from the 80s and 9s. I'm not a big fan of buying 10s, and here's why. Back to that trimming thing that we talk about. 8s and 9s probably hadn't been doctored. I'd rather have 4 Jordan 9s than 1 Jordan 10. That's just me. If you were a kid opening this stuff, like I'm going to tell you right now, there is no Derek Jeter SP that's Gem Mint. It does not exist. If they have one in a holder, it's been doctored. I guarantee it. I guarantee you. That's my opinion. Again, you can take my opinion and $1 and get you a Diet Coke. This is just 90s. More of the. There's a cool one. Kobe refractor. That's 1 BGS just because we don't have a PSA Kobe refractor. I wish we did. We buy Kobe. We buy Vlad Guerrero. I mean, even the stuff. Here's the asshole card. It's got asshole on the back. Most people don't know about that card. The Ben McDonald Air, Nolan Ryan Flip, Sosa, Thomas. Man, this is fun, man. You can buy stuff that you can enjoy, and it's not that crazy amount of money. But you see, it's 99999. There's a few 10s in there. The ones that are really, really, like, dude, that's not expensive, man. But if you were, I wish I could see y'all's comments because y'all are this is probably sending y'all back in time. This right here is my favorite set of all time. And I'm going to tell you now, if there's 10s of any of these, they're trimmed. They came on the back of the pack. In between the puzzle piece, it was the last card, and the puzzle piece in 91 Donruss. Probably the most produced baseball card. That and 87 Topps, I think, are probably the 2 most produced cards of all time. These cards are not 10s. I mean, if you look at, to me, this is my favorite card of all time. But if you look, just the hollow foil all around it, there's just so many things that can go wrong with that card. And then even on the back, I mean, it is damn near impossible. What's up, man? But I buy them in 8s. We don't have the whole set yet. We're working on it. Ripken, Henderson, the 92s. The 92, this is one of the rarest cards too. The 92 Rookie Sensation Thomas. Just because of the blue, it was in near impossible. I think a 10 brings like $500, $600, $700. Anyway, I was just going to go over some of that to actually show y'all what we actually put our money into. For your products down the road that we just save. Harper. That was a gift. That's from Andrew Winters. Look at that. 101. Show the asshole I did. Hank Aaron. I did show the asshole card. It's hard to see. Yeah, the camera's not good enough if my. Oh yeah. Dominique, baby! Dama-fucking-nique. These are another thing I think you should invest in. The Topps Chrome Refractors. Whew, they're tough. Topps Chrome Refractors, boy. The Vince Carters, the T-Max, Kobe, Mantle. That was from my dad. Oh, Sly Stallone. Get the good stuff. That's just from my childhood. The Griffey. I think that's about it. Anyway, that's what to do, guys. Find the gaps. A 9 is, just remember, a 9 is not always a 9, and an 8 is not always an 8. Here's fucking stone cold proof for you, boys. It's just absolute proof. It is what it is. All right, we done. We're done with investment talk. We're done with update. I don't even know if anybody bought one. We see. I'm telling you, it's free money. It's hundreds of dollars off compared to the big boys. So here we go. We got a 2-case break. 2-case break. All right. Let me see if I can. Okay, it's a restream problem, guys. It's like 3 hours away. Woo, they suck. All right. Here we go, baby. That's it, son. It's free. The talk is free, man. All you got to do is come in and hang out with us. Maybe leave a review. I'm telling you, it's stone cold lock if you'll start doing that. If you want to do something, make a little money, man, you have to study it a little bit. But I'm telling you, that's one thing I'm good at is being able to eyeball a card and tell you whether I think it's really a 9 or not. I bought a Ewing rookie the other day, PSA 9. I got that card in the mail. There's preferential treatment, period. Some graders get better grades than others. There's no reason to cry about it. It's not intentional sometimes. I appreciate that, man. Sometimes it's not, I guess I shouldn't say preferential treatment. It's, different graders on different days, dude. And if you get a low grade, just crack it and send it again, man. Don't get all ragey about it, or don't be the old man saying, get off my lawn. I don't want to grade. If you're not grading cards, you're missing out. You're missing out on a lot of money. If you've got the type of stuff we're talking about. I'm not talking about brand new stuff that, has nicks and things. Some of these cards, they don't need to be graded. It's just too hard. But what I'm saying is if you have a Griffey upper deck that's raw and it could be a 9 or a 10, you don't need to sell it raw. It needs to be graded. So I hope all that makes sense. If y'all, I could talk about this stuff all day. I have a passion for the graded stuff, the 80s stuff. That's what I enjoy. So, 6 fantasy. At least I can see your YouTube comments. Jumbo update is 6, Michael. It's literally just giving away like 150 bucks, easy. 150 bucks. We ordered a bunch. There's certain products that we know. And like I said, Southern Hobby, everybody should give Southern Hobby a nice review too, man. They hooked y'all up. Without them, we're all screwed. I'm just being honest. You wonder why all these breakers are so damn high and shit? Because they're getting it, they're having to buy it on the secondary. And it's just more expensive, man. It just is what it is. I'm not knocking anybody for running their business. I'm just trying to run mine, and I'm trying to get it the best I can for you guys. And why is it that we're always cheaper? I mean, it is the truth. We're cheaper on Bowman Chrome. Why? Well, I'm telling you. It's because Southern Hobby hooks y'all up and takes care of y'all for all that y'all buy from them. So, like I said, maybe throw them a 5-star review on Google or Facebook. Let them know Grand Slam Collectibles sent you. If you do that, man, they'll know that we appreciate it. Everybody wants to be appreciated when they do good stuff like that. So that's why. That's the only reason we can offer it. We are direct at Tops now, so that's cool. Yes, there's 12 and 6. Anybody who wants a case can have it, man. I'm in a good mood tonight, and I was just like, you know what? Why? If a guy wants to buy a case and save it and make $400 or $500, hey, that's why we ordered that much. I mean, that's why we ordered that much for you guys. Go research it. Go look on the internet. There ain't nobody, son. We got them. Woo! Can't nobody touch these prices, son. They probably watching that fucking redneck motherfucker. Why is he selling that so cheap? Because I motherfucking want to, son. Woo! Let's go, baby. That's why. Let's go. Don't be crying. Hey, if you want to catch us, put your Nikes on. Let's go, baby. Let's go. No more talking, son. Put them on and let's go. Can't be a good start when we hit J-Mon. But well, there's Big Emmett. There you go. There you go. I bet these comments are good right now. I'm going old school if they don't fix it next time. I like being able to read y'all's comments. Here we go. Riggins. Devontae. Yep, good luck. Yeah, I could have done that, hopped on there. I never dreamed it'd still be broken. Cooper Kupp, black to 15. I think, man, Ricky thinks he's going to be good. And I think this guy's about to bounce. That's got a hit in it. I know Prestige because I'm always, when I do Collectors Club, I can just tell that thing's got a hit. We're going to find out if I'm right or if it's a dummy card. What'd I tell you? Rookie Mike Evans. That's why you deal with the folks who don't fucking search past this shit. There we go. Momentum. There's Wentz to 25. I don't know, man. I'm going to tell y'all right now, man. I don't know. I do not know. All kinds of things in this business, man, that we're having to try to build this. Nick Chubb. Darius Geis. RPA. Nick Chubb. If you learned anything today, I hope it's buy the card, not the holder. Buy the card, not the holder, baby. All this carrying on bullshit where auction houses say high end and all that. I mean, look at the card yourself. Look at the card yourself. Platinum. Jim Mint 10. And Big Josh Allen Jim Mint 10. What? To 99. Speaking of great, you can buy a case of Update right out of the pack. Bust open a case. Submit all the big dogs. 5 years down the road. Ching, ching. Let's go. May not even take that long. Yeah, 101. eBay 101 is a joke. Speaking of 1 of 1. David Johnson. Well. A dual 1 of 1 pack. I likey. David Johnson. And guess who can wipe his own ass? Sonny. Let's go. Not too shabby, boys and girls. Fantasy football. We've got more, Sean, if you want a little tasty treat. Let's go. You'll have to text me, though. We're going to start doing a podcast or something. Me and Joe. Joe is a motherfucking baseball encyclopedia, man. I'm telling you. There's some things that I know better than Joe, and Joe sure as fuck knows some shit or some things I don't know. He is a freaking, like, there's inserts and things. I think I know cards, and I take pride in it. And there's times that Joe knows more than I do on certain products, and I'm like, dang. Of course, I don't tell him that. I just kind of act like I'm still working. But deep down inside, I'm like, man, I don't know everything. Old Joe Savant back there talking about Adam Dunn 101s and stuff. But why is this? Has this been crooked the whole time? It doesn't make any fucking sense. Okay. Sorry, I wasn't even paying attention. Hell yeah, I got that last box of Noir. He just ordered a box of Noir. Let's go. We've got two cases of, we have one case of Flawless on the way. We have one case of Noir. Big Jim Brown. I like he. Jim Brown's got a sweet signature, man. Rod Woodson /5. Before I forget too, man, this is important, man. Gary's mom is in the hospital. She's up in Cincinnati. Gary's going to work with us tomorrow during the show, and then he's leaving for Cincinnati. He's going to be gone, so it's only going to be me, Joe, and Cheese Stick for the next like 3 or 4 days after tomorrow. Most importantly, so bear with us, but most importantly, say a prayer for OG Money's mom, man. He's definitely a little down right now, so say a prayer for G Money if you can. He's probably going to take it easy on the snatch, you know what I'm saying? He's probably not a good time to joke. Yeah, every time is a good time to joke. Everybody say your prayers. If you believe in prayer, say a prayer. If you don't, maybe send some positive vibes, man. That's all we ask. We a big family, man. We drag. Juan of Juan. Where's old Ron Jeremy at? Big Franco Harris. Big Franco. I like this patch. Number to 25. This is rookie year too. Russell with that Seahawk. Let's go. Box of Noir coming up after this little tasty treat. Man, this stuff's been solid tonight. Big Peyton Manning. I actually like that. All right, last box of Noir. Got you. We do need our own broadcast studio. That's a good idea. Once we make it big one day, let me grab this box of Noir up front. Actually, I got one right here that's a redemption for something. Hell, I don't know. All right, here we go, baby. One box of Noir. Bowman Chrome is sold out. We're not doing. I told Joe asked if a guy wanted to buy a case of it, and I was like, no more. We're done. We've given the nation their cracks at it. We're going to take it off. Or it's off. It's sold out. It's been sold out. And we're not going to. I mean, it just is what it is. We get a bunch. Like I said, Southern Hobby, man, for real. Hook them up with a review from us. It would mean a lot, man. Really would. Y'all think that stuff doesn't make a difference, but it does. Hit them up on Facebook. Hit them up on Google. Wherever, man. Let them know you appreciate it. Here we go. DeFacenzio. Can't stand this guy. He even looks like a wanker. Did it not? Yeah, it's on there. Still, it may be a Ustream, a Restream thing. I don't know. It's a little bit better there. Big Andrew Wiggins. Omari. Here we go. Big Trey Young /10. It's a nice patch. Big Jaren Jackson. What about old Chris Paul and Harden? Looks like Harden may be crying like a little bee. Russell. Look at that corner, man. God, these black borders are tough. 65. Lonzo. Adios, Lonzo. Big baller. Hammy. Dang. 2 RPAs. Hammy. Wildcat, son. SGA. Wildcat, son. Let's go. The double Wildcat Deluxe. And Big Chris Middleton. I think that might be it for tonight, guys. Grab your update. We've got Museum, too. That was something else. We went ahead and did like last year. We put Museum on by the mini box for you guys. We'll bust them live for y'all tomorrow. It's only $54.95, and you can hit like bat barrels of Clemente, Babe Ruth, crazy stuff like that in Museum. You get one of the mini boxes, or you can buy a hobby box with 4 boxes for $199.95. Like I said, man, shop around, check the prices. They all know that redneck from Tennessee is Changing the game with the pricing, boys. We're not going to, like I said, we're going to ride this out together. I hope everybody's going to, let me just make sure he didn't ask for anything else because I can't read his comments. I think he's good. We will be back tomorrow, nation. Anybody having a hard day, trust me, man. A lot of us in the same boat from time to time, man. It don't matter, man. Sometimes things be going great. Hey, man, a mental illness is a mental illness, man. If you got issues, man, go see somebody. Talk to somebody. Maybe go to a massage. You know what I'm saying, man? Let it out, man. Don't keep that bottled inside, bro. We got you. If you need anything, you can call the store, man. We love talking. Always be dragging, baby. Deuces. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Tell them we coming, too. Peace.